Incompetent cameraman. Now, human papillomavirus. 70% of sexually active people carry the virus unknowingly, and as a result can pass it on. The warts come up generally in the vaginal, penile, perianal area, and are usually painless, colourless, well, they have colourless, flesh-coloured, and look like a small, shut up! And look like a small cauliflower.
Oh!
They are removed in one of three ways.
Cauliflower.
They are removed in one of three ways. Firstly, and most painfully, freezing, where the doctor comes along and uses liquid nitrogen and freezes your tits off. Secondly, there is a cream called Aldara, which one can apply in the morning and wash off in the evening. Several causes of this have been proven to shrink genital warts by a significant degree. Fourthly, surgery, and fifthly, surgery, and fourthly, they go away on their own. They can, on occasion, return in periods of high stress, illness, or in conjunction with another sexually transmitted infection. Moving swiftly on. Gonorrhea. We know about this one, don't we?
Baby Bear had some discharge.
Baby Bear? Let me see.
Not true.
Not sexy. Discharge is never sexy. Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea caused by bacteria, which generally becomes symptomatic with discharge from the penis, burning urine, general feelings of malaise. Fortunately, they're quite easily treatable. They stick an enormous needle up your backside and inject you with antibiotics. Bear in mind, you can get gonorrhea. Shut up, bad woman, listen! You can get gonorrhea in the mouth if you are blowing a dirty cock.
Oh no!
Obviously experienced with that one too. Syphilis. Syphilis is getting up into the very serious end of sexually transmitted infections. Now, syphilis occurs in 3 stages. It too is caused by a bacteria. Do you have a question?
No, not question, I have comments. They're all quite serious to women because, well, gonorrhea especially can lead to you're not being able to have a baby.
And how's that serious? That's a blessing, surely.
Yes, absolutely right, man, woman. Well done. Gold star to you. Now you're just vibe. Now.
No.
Now, syphilis. Syphilis, again, caused by bacteria, comes in 3 stages. The initial stage of syphilis tends to be a rash, often on the palms, soles of the feet. Okay? It is a fairly unmistakable rash. However, not all people are symptomatic in the first stage. The second stage of syphilis, which occurs about 6 months to a year after infection, is generalized rash throughout the body, and also intense feeling of unwellness. Now, the second stage rash is undoubtedly noticeable, and all people seem to experience it. It is vitally important to receive treatment at this time. Otherwise, you will progress to tertiary or 3rd stage syphilis, where basically you go mad and limbs start falling off. It's not a nice way to die.
Fanny Pom-Pom, is your arm not falling off?
Yes, but that's because the vile woman has been chewing it.
Okay.
Entirely possible, though, that she is in tertiary stage syphilis and going mad. She's doing that more and more now. There is another quite serious, though people think it is not serious, STI, called chlamydia. Now, chlamydia, again caused by bacteria, again symptomatic with discharge, burning urination, is present in 78% of the sexually active population at last count. It is asymptomatic in most people. Chlamydia can lead to a host of other complications, including pregnancy problems, problems in the uterus, arthritic problems, a wide range, and it's on the rise post-birth. On the rise. It is important that we go and have ourselves tested regularly for STIs if we are sexually active.
Can you explain how they test?
In a moment.
Oh.
We have to do the last of the STIs that are in the current realm of consciousness. And that, of course, is HIV. HIV, in the early 1980s, wiped out large sections of the gay populations in America, in Britain, and in Europe. HIV, as you can tell from the name, human immunodeficiency virus, is caused by virus, a retrovirus in fact, which makes it extremely difficult to treat because it is one of the fastest mutating organisms in the world. There are currently 8 different strains of HIV and numerous substrains. We try not to get it by using condoms, by being honest and frank with our sexual partners, and by not taking cum up the bum. Because that is the most prevalent way of... Did you hear that?
Yes,
No cum up the bum for you. Because that is possibly the most the easiest way of contracting human immunodeficiency virus. Now, but we must not think of it anymore as a death sentence. We must think of it, we must move on and think of it as a manageable disease that we would rather not get. But if we do, we can still live our lives. Very important. Now, you were asking earlier about STI testing. Now, most tests, syphilis, gonorrhea, HIV, are done with a blood test. However, site-specific gonorrhea, chlamydia, urinary tract infections, and non-specific urethritis are done by inserting a little spatula into the urethral canal. Not a speculum, darling. Speculum is something slightly different. In a woman, it's not that painful. In a man, you'd rather have eye surgery without anesthetic. It's not pretty. However, it's over in a moment, and it will be done well, and it puts you on an even keel. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope that you will today go out into the world, buy condom, latex condoms, and do remember latex is not a brand name. Latex is what a condom is made from. Latex condoms can you get them? This is young, bless her. One used to buy sheepskin condoms because sheepskin gave a more natural feeling than the latex. However, it is porous and does not prevent the spread of human immunodeficiency virus. There is also polyurethane, which is quite effective, but slightly less so than the latex. So if your Johnny can stand a Johnny, use the latex. Is that clear? Yes. You? Good. So I hope you all go out today, buy some condoms,